Meanwhile, cases of coronavirus have dipped slightly in the metro. 93 new cases came in Tuesday, but so far this week, the new case rate has stayed below 100 cases a day. We've been seeing an increase at the start of the month. Still, health officials in Wyandotte County, which continues to have the highest case numbers in the metro, warn the average number of positive cases is rising there, meaning the spread in the community could be worse. And they're watching the situation closely. So this begs the question, if you live or work in Wyandotte County, well, what should you do? KMBC 9's Martin Augustine is live this morning with details. Martin.
Yeah, good morning, Rob. There's nothing particularly complicated about it. You need to be mindful of social distancing, and you need to wear a mask. So says Dr. Alan Greiner, the Chief Medical Officer of the Wyandotte County Public Health Department. Dr. Greiner adds that if you are over the age of 2 and you're out in public, you need to be wearing a mask. And even the simplest of masks can provide protection for us. Businesses in Wyandotte County, well, Dr. Greiner says that those businesses need to be enforcing social distancing on the premises and have their employees wearing masks. And if you feel like you have any of the symptoms of COVID-19, that dry cough, that fever, a sudden loss of taste or smell, well, you need to get tested for COVID. And the thing about Wyandotte County is there are lots of places where you can get tested. Here at the Wyandotte County Public Health Department, where we're live this morning, you can walk up from 1 to 5 in the afternoon, Monday through Friday, and you can get a test. There are several other locations around Wyandotte County offering tests as well. I have links to those locations and the times that testing is available up now on my KMBC 9 News Facebook page and on my Twitter feed. Reporting live in KCK, Martin Augustine, KMBC 9 News.
Martin, thank you so much. Well, businesses have had to find their footing in this pandemic, but companies like Amtrak are having trouble getting back on the rails. KMBC 9's Matt Evans live this morning to walk us through the new changes the company just announced. Hey, Matt.
Good morning, Rob. There's been dozens and dozens of routes all across the country for Amtrak that have been operating under reduced services throughout this coronavirus pandemic, and one of them includes the Missouri River Runner that goes from here in Kansas City, from Union Station to Union Station in St. Louis. Instead of operating its usual 2 trains a day, it's down to 1 train a day as it has been since late March, and it's unclear when Amtrak will be able to add that second train, or even if they'll be able to add that second train back to the schedule as they prepare for steeper cuts nationwide. Amtrak ridership down a staggering 95% at the height of the coronavirus shutdowns, and even as states begin to reopen, ridership hasn't recovered very much. It's still down about 90%. The company has requested $1.5 billion in additional funding from Congress to maintain its minimum service levels during this pandemic. Amtrak has also laid off about 20% of its workforce and is looking for more ways to reduce expenses. Earlier on this week, they announced that they'll be cutting down most of their long-distance services starting in October. Instead of running daily, many of those trains will now operate just 3 times a week. It's important to note the River Runner service is not considered one of Amtrak's long-distance services. However, Kansas City is a main stop in one of their most popular long-distance service, the Southwest Chief, that connects Chicago to L.A. Live in Kansas City this morning, Matt Evans, KMBC 9 News.
All right, Matt, thanks so much. Well, even though Missouri's statewide shutdowns are now over, Governor Mike Parson wants everyone to proceed with caution. Governor Parson says he made the move to open the state because of expanded testing and expanded reserves of personal protective equipment. But Tuesday, he made a point of stressing loose restrictions doesn't mean you should stop using safety precautions.
We know that going forward, as the governor said many times, COVID-19 as of June 16th didn't disappear in Missouri. And so we have to be prepared to watch closely, working with our local partners every day to make sure that we get in there early before it gains momentum and do our testing and isolate it.
Well, as we've seen in Kansas City and metro counties, local leaders can still set their own reopening restrictions. Well, Casey Mo's top doctor says he believes kids 10 and under will likely be able to safely return to school in the fall. Dr. Rex Archer, director of the Kansas City, Missouri Health Department, says that it all has to do with receptors in kids' noses and how it's harder for them to get the virus than adults. Dr. Archer says that he's more concerned about teachers and staffers. He says simple cloth masks make a huge difference and suggests people wear masks.
Pretend you have the disease, wear a mask when you're in public. If you're high risk, don't go out if you can at all avoid it.
Well, school districts in our area are still hammering out plans on what school will look like in the fall. Of course, we'll keep you posted. And a Lenexa biotech company is ramping up its fight against the coronavirus. Thermo Fisher Scientific is building a new $40 million manufacturing facility near 119th and Renner Road. It's moving forward thanks to a contract the company just got from the U.S. government last month. Once the new facility is complete, it's expected to bring more than 300 new full-time jobs. While many communities around the metro have been canceling celebrations, the city of Edgerton is moving forward with its annual community picnic and fireworks display. It'll be held Friday, July 3rd at Martin Creek Park. Because of COVID-19, city leaders are asking families to spread out and use the whole park this year to keep up with social distancing. We're told extra hand sanitizing stations will also be in place.